Hello everyone. Now our group will be presenting on the topic of US-China tech war. At first, here is the core of US-China technological competition. That restricted investment in certain sensitive technological fields in China, involving three major fields: semiconductors and microelectronics, quantum information technology, and artificial intelligence. And here is our group members: Liu Shuping, Lu Lisha, and Zhang Wanxuan. Okay, next is our contents. We have the three parts. Okay, let's start from the first part. The first part is impact on the economic of and the tech firms from China, South Korea, and Malaysia. I will explain each of them by classifying them as a country. The first one is impact on China. In terms of economics, on the positive side, the tech war may bolster China's independent innovation and tech competitiveness, fostering industry structures upgrowth and economic development. Conversely, it may hinder China's trade, disrupting global cooperation and impacting the economy. For instance, US-China trade tensions resulted in tariffs, affecting China's export-driven economy. You can see on the right side of the picture. This shows that China's export to US is more than US export to China. So if the US increasing the tariffs, it will affect China's export trade. Then, in terms of firms, on the positive side, China respond to external pressures will intensify research and development in science and technology, boosting independent innovation. This will contribute to the growth of tech and innovation firms. For example, the Huawei. Huawei has successfully created its 5G chip. This picture can show that. But on the negative side, U.S. sanctions on Chinese tech firms may diminish their global competitiveness, impacting the smooth operation of associated industrial chains. For example, it will be lend a negative network efforts that Chinese tech firms are deeply integrated into global supply chains and technology ecosystems. The US-China tech war may disrupt these networks, affecting Chinese firms' ability to access the crucial competence markets and collaborations. Okay, the next one is on the South Korea. You maybe think that US-China tech will be impacted the South Korea. It's because that when the US-China tech war, South Korea losing the Chinese market and facing economic challenges due to its position in global technology supply chain. The theory of complex system is invented as disruption in China's market share affected South Korea's chain industry, leading to economic losses and employment pressures. The supply chain disruption results in technology embargoes and export bans, negatively affecting the profitability and market position of Korean firms. So the South Korea has taken some hits in the US-China tech war, but it also faced some opportunities, such as Samsung and LG to increase the market share in specific tech segments. It can capitalize on competitors' struggles in the tech war. South Korean companies may also become preferred suppliers for those seeking alternatives to Chinese and American suppliers. Okay, the last one is impact on Malaysia. Actually, the US-China trade will minimally affect Malaysia's trade with both nations, but it influenced the global economic conditions. Despite limited impact, there are also impact on Malaysia's export demand, as the country heavily relies on the trade with the US and China country constituting over 20% of the total exports. The trade dispute coupled with reduced global smartphone demand particularly affect Malaysia's electronic manufacturers. But Malaysia is also has been seen as one of the countries that could benefit from the trade conflict between the world's two largest economies. This because that Chinese manufacturers may be able to avoid higher US tariffs by shifting some of their operations to Southeastern Asia, such as Malaysia. So, in summary, the US-China tech war has brought about a complex set of challenges and opportunities for China, South Korea, and Malaysia, etc. Okay, that's complete of this part.
Let's move on to the next part. I will talk about what will be the next frontier strategic disruptive technologies, what have been the strategies, and what should be the strategies of China, South Korea, and Malaysia. China's next frontier strategic disruptive technology is AI, quantum computing, and 5G telecommunications. China has made significant investments in AI, aiming to become a global leader by 2030. Quantum computing is another area where China is rapidly advancing, potentially disrupting fields like cryptography. The rollout of 5G technology is also pivotal, enhancing connectivity and enabling other technologies. South Korea's next frontier strategic disruptive technology is semiconductors, biotechnology, and advanced materials. As we all know, South Korea is a global leader in semiconductor production, crucial for various technologies. Malaysia's next frontier strategic disruptive technology is renewable energy, digital economy, and biotechnology. Malaysia has potential in these sectors. China's strategies adopted. Independent innovation. Through this strategy, China has increased investment in scientific research and technology in key areas and improved its independent capabilities in cutting-edge technologies, such as AI, semiconductors, and quantum computing. Industrial chain layout. Actively promote the vertical integration and the horizontal expansion of the industrial chain. Strive to occupy a higher position in the global value chain and reduce dependence on international supply chains. And the recommended strategies is international cooperation. Further strengthen international scientific and technological cooperation with other countries to promote joint response to global challenges and enhance China's influence in international scientific and technological governance. Focus on soft power, not only focus on the improvement of hard power, but also on the cultivation of scientific and technological innovation culture and attracting top international scientific research talents. And you can see these two charts is both increasing, and they are both from China's National Bureau of Statistics. South Korea's strategies adopted, leading semiconductor technology. South Korea has always focused on the semiconductor industry and occupies an important position in the global market through the development of technological innovation. Diversified investment. South Korea is seeking to diversify investments in other areas and reduce its over-dependence on the semiconductor industry. And the recommended strategies is ecosystem construction. By building a scientific and technological ecosystem, we encourage in-depth cooperation between industry, academic, and research institutes to form a complex system and promote the emergence of innovation. Sustainable development. In addition to the semiconductor industry, we also focus on sustainable development in life sciences, green technology, and other fields. And this chart is about global market share of South Korea semiconductor manufacturers from 2006 to 2021. And this picture is about the most innovative economic. You can see Korea is the first one in 2021. And this both data is from Bloomberg. Malaysia's strategies adopted is digital transformation. Malaysia is accelerating digital transformation, especially in areas such as digital agriculture and e-commerce. Sustainable technology development. Invest in renewable energy and environmental friendly technologies. And the recommended strategies is digital infrastructure. Further improve digital infrastructure, promote the rapid development of the digital economy, and cultivate digital economics industries. Innovation policy. Develop a more active innovation policy to encourage enterprises to innovate in emerging technology fields and cultivate the development of disruptive technologies. And this data is about digital economy contribution to Malaysia GDP. You can see it's all growing. And this data is from Department of Statistics, Malaysia.
Now let me introduce the third part. What have been the strategies? What should be the strategies of tech firms from China, South Korea, Malaysia to confront and win from the US-China tech war? For technology companies in China, companies may obtain a competitive edge by deliberately concentrating on expanding their present products. For example, Huawei, the massive Chinese tech company, may keep spending money on R&D to improve its 5G technology, networking gear, and smartphones, having overtaken Apple as the world's second largest smartphone vendor in the first quarter of 2019. Huawei's rise in the smartphone market has been nothing short of impressive. According to Gartner, the company sold more than 100 million smartphones in 2018, accounting for 13% of global sales. For technology companies in South Korea, in order to maintain a competitive advantage in the international market, South Korea companies such as Samsung and LG have always focused on constant innovation in their high-tech goods. Samsung's rapid smartphone portfolio upgrades and iteration are a perfect example. Companies may focus on innovation, creating entirely unique products or services that challenge existing business. In an attempt to disturb several sectors, Samsung, a South Korea business best known for production of consumer electronics, may choose to invest in revolutionary innovations like artificial intelligence, the Internet of Objects, or quantum computing. For technology companies in Malaysia, the interconnection and the interconnectivity of a system are highlighted by complex system theories. Technology firms can partner with other enterprise, educational institutions, or research institutes to develop a complex system, like smart cities or smart transportation network, by utilizing this notion. Tech business based in Malaysia, like Grab, are probably going to work together with many stakeholders to create a comprehensive smart transportation ecosystem. Grab recognizes that global players often don't provide a localized solution, which results in dissatisfaction among the region's consumers. Therefore, Grab looks to bridge this gap through high-local solution by leveraging its strong presence in the region and understanding the dynamics of the local markets better than global players. By benefiting from its community's network and the local knowledge of the drivers, Grab offers more accuracy, freshness, and coverage than its competitors like Google and Here. Here are our presentation. Thank you for your watching.